What's up, Timmy's here. Now, since Josh Hutcherson is in the new film Five Nights at Freddy's 2 coming out this week, I decided to go ahead and do my top 10 favorite Josh Hutcherson projects. I only have one TV show on this list, and the rest are films and all. Because one TV show we did in recent years, I really enjoyed more than I should have. But here's my list. Although it's not on my top 10 because it's technically not really over yet. So but he's real. Just want to throw this out there. He is really good on the new show, I Love LA. That's not really on my list to be honest yet, because it just obviously started, and it's a good show and all. But frankly, that is more of a Rachel Sinet's show more than his show, so that's probably another reason why I didn't include it. But and to be honest, he's barely in many scenes. He's usually in sometimes only one or two scenes, and that's really it. So he's a main character and stuff, but he's not really like the full lead character in that. So anyway, but here are my official top 10 favorite Josh Hudson projects. All right, number 10 is one of his like I guess earliest films he did, Little Manhattan. Now, Little Manhattan is a coming of age story about this young boy who experiences like his first love wandering the streets in New York City, and his chemistry with Charlie Ray is really decent. Bradley Whitford's also in this. Cynthia Nixon. Of course, he plays Gabe, who's the thoughtful, earnest, and emotional tense. As he discovers heartbreak and self-expression here, and it's a really nice little charming film. The chemistry with Hutcherson and Charlie is really decent. I feel like the actress Charlie Ray doesn't really do anything nowadays, but it is a really decent little film that's well worth a watch there. Alright. Number 9 is Detention. Detention is a horror comedy about high school misfits dealing with a slasher killer, time travel, pop culture parody, and all. This movie is a lot of fun. It's like when I first saw this movie in theaters back in 2012, I thought of it as Scream meets Back to the Future meets no, actually rephrase that. Scream meets The Breakfast Club meets Back to the Future. That's what you really get when you first see this film. You also do got Dane Cook. Shanley Coswell is also in this one. It is a lot of fun. It's entertaining. Fun kills to it. I mean, if you guys never seen Detention, do yourself a favor, give it a go. It's a lot of fun. It's well worth a watch there. All right. Coming in at number 8 is RV. I really quite enjoy RV. It of course stars the late great Robin Williams. Cheryl Hines is in this one. Jeff Daniels, and it stars Robin Williams, who plays a workaholic dad that who drags his family on a cross country RV trip. So he can secretly attend like a business meeting and all. And Josh Hudson plays Robin Williams' younger son here. You also have famed singer JoJo also playing the daughter in all. It's a really decent, fun, entertaining film. Definitely has a little bit of that National Lampoon's Vacation vibe to it. I really quite liked, the father son bond between Robin Williams and Josh Hutcherson. If you guys haven't seen RV, it's a really nice little film there. Number 7, the sequel's coming out this week, but number 7 is the first film, and that is Five Nights at Freddy's. The reviews, by the way, for the second one, not so great. But the first one I had a fun time with. You got Josh Hutcherson, who plays a troubled security guard, who takes a night shift at a job at a rundown family entertainment center, only to discover that the animatronics come to life and harbor dark secrets here. And it's really fun. Josh Hutcherson, seeing him like play the lead of Mike Smith, I thought was really cool. Matthew Lillard was great. Piper Rubio, Elizabeth Leo. It's a really fun horror comedy that I think it's well worth a watch there. And can't wait. Looking forward to seeing the sequel this week. All right, number 6. I'm actually going to go with both of the Journey movies. Journey to the Center of the Earth with Brendan Fraser, and Journey to the Mysterious Island that has Dwayne Johnson in it. I really quite enjoyed the both Journey movies. I think they are pretty fun. Of course, the first one, we're like a volcanologist and his nephew follow mysterious clues left by a missing his missing brother, and end up discovering a little world within the Earth here. And of course, the sequel ended up, including him on an island this time around, teaming up with Dwayne Johnson, which I don't doubt. I still really hope we get a third one, but I don't think that's ever happening. But I really had a fun time with the Journey movies. They are pretty fun. They are entertaining. I love, seeing him. His chemistry with Brendan Fraser in the first one was great. Loved his chemistry with the likes of Vanessa Hudgens, Dwayne Johnson in the second one. I think the second one is a tad bit better than the first. It's still a shame that obviously these are based on those Jill Verne's books. It's such a shame the third one never came to fruition, but they could totally probably do a whole reboot. I'm guessing, but all right. Number five is The Kids Are Alright. Now, this movie, of course, stars Annette Bening, Julianne Moore, Mark Ruffalo, Mia Wasikowska, and about two teenagers who seeks out their biological father, causing disruption within their lesbian mother's long-term marriage here. And it's a really nice, heartfelt film about family and stuff. Josh Hutcherson, Mia Wasikowska, was both great. It's a really decent one. Of course, Josh plays the youngest son in this. Mia plays like the oldest daughter. They're both really good. It's a really decent film that I think is well worth watching. And of course, Benning and more got Oscar nominations there too. So number four is the Hunger Games franchise. Now, obviously, Josh Hutcherson's been in stuff way beforehand, but I can say that this is one that really put him on the map for most people, really. Same as with Jennifer Lawrence and Liam Hemsworth. Where, of course, in a future where teams are forced to compete in a deadly televised battle royale here. And you got Josh Hutcherson, who plays Peter, who's the strategist, morally grounded, and intensely loyal true Katniss here. And their chemistry, of course, Josh Hutcherson and Liam Hemsworth and Jennifer Lawrence's chemistry is really terrific. Josh really plays Peter perfectly here. He really embodies the character well, and he does such a good job here. So not a bad performance of his. This was, of course, his first major big film he done. All right, number three is the only TV show on this list, and that is Future Man. Future Man, which premiered on Hulu, was awesome. It stars Josh Hutcherson, who plays a janitor and gamer, who is recruited by mysterious warriors from the future after betting on a possible video game level. Suddenly, he's thrown into an absurd, violent time hopping mission to save humanity. Future Man is a lot of fun. Josh Hutcherson's great. You had fun cameos by the likes of Seth Rogen, Haley Joel Osment popped up here. It only lasted for about 3 seasons from 2017 to 2020, and it's just such a fun one. Cool characters. Josh Hutcherson's great. If you guys haven't seen Future Man, do yourself a favor, give it a go. Sadly, it only lasted 3 seasons, but it's a lot of fun there. All right, number two is Bridge to Terabithia. Now, of course, this, stars Josh Hutcherson and Sophia Robb. Where you got Josh Hutcherson who plays this lonely autistic kid who befriends with the spirited new girl at a school, and together they create Terabithia, a imaginal fantasy world where they escape bullying, family troubles, and loss and stuff. And boy, I remember when the first trailer for this thing dropped. The trailer was it was a cool trailer and all, but man, let me just say, the trailer was misleading. When you first see the trailer, you think, "Oh, this could be the next Harry Potter. This has the Harry Potter look and stuff like that." When you watch the movie, it's a little more darker than you expect here. But still, it is a really good one. The chemistry with Hutcherson, Rob's great. Zoe Deschanel plays the teacher. She's terrific. It's a really decent, fantastical world that I think is well worth a watch here. If you guys haven't seen it, give that one a go. All right, and number one is Zafira, which is obviously, if you will, another, I guess you could say this was the unofficial sequel to Jumanji. Where these two brothers discover a mysterious board game that transport their house into outer space here as they play each turn unleashes a new intergalactic danger, and it is led by Josh Hutcherson and Jonah Bobo. You do got very young Kristen Stewart's in this one playing the sister. Tim Robbins, Dax Shepard. Zafira is great. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's endearing. Is it as good as Jumanji? Definitely not. But it is a really fun one. Like one of Hutcherson's like earliest roles, I guess say. I guess you could say this was one of his like most breakout roles. Really, I mean, if you guys have not, and come on, you literally got Peter from Hunger Games, and you got Bella Swan from Twilight, both in this playing siblings. One more key acts for there. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Now here's my quick rundown. Number 10, Little Manhattan. 9, Detention. 8, RV. 7, Five Nights at Freddy's. 6, The Journey movies. 5, Kids. The Kids Are Alright. 4, The Hunger Games franchise. 3, Future Man. 2, Bridges to Terabithia. And number 1 is Zafira. Now there's loads of other ones I could have included. He had a really hilarious kill scene in the movie Tragedy Girls. He had a really fun death scene in that. Um, his other credits, of course, the Red Dawn remake, from 2012, which also had Hemsworth in it. Escobar, Paradise Lost with Benicio del Toro. Let's see what else we got here. The Disaster Artist he popped up in. Uh, the Beekeeper with Jason Statham. Howl's Moving Castle, Kicking and Screaming, Polar Express. His first movie was the Paul Giamatti film American Splendor. Firehouse Dog, who remembers that one? Wing Creatures, who remembers Wing Creatures? On the TV front, if you want to go to the TV front, he's appeared on an episode of ER, The Division, Justice League Ultimate, Punk'd he appeared on. And of course, the aforementioned I Love LA. Which, if you guys haven't been watching I Love LA, do yourself a favor, give it a go. It's a really good little show there. But let me ask you guys, what are some of your favorite Josh Hutcherson projects? Draw comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon.